The sun is shining, the views are breathtaking. And wait, what's this? Massive crowds everywhere you turn, ruining your perfect getaway. But what if you could visit those dream destinations without the chaos? Let's dive into when to visit the world's top spots and skip the masses. But before starting, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on videos like this. Let's dive into the list. Let's start from 10. Paris, France, the city of light without the rush. Have you ever dreamed of experiencing Paris, the city of love and light, without the chaotic crowds blocking your view of iconic landmarks? Paris is undoubtedly one of the most popular cities in the world, with its stunning architecture, world-class museums, and timeless romance. It's no surprise millions visit each year. Best time to visit: late September to early November or mid-January to March. Avoid the summer months when the city is packed with tourists and long lines at famous sites like the Louvre and the Eiffel Tower. Why this time? Milder weather and fewer tourists make it easier to visit iconic attractions like Notre Dame, Sacré-Cœur, and Montmartre. Weather: Paris is cooler during these months but still enjoyable. You'll find fewer crowds at major tourist spots, giving you a unique, intimate experience of the city. 9. Rome, Italy. Ancient ruins without the rush. Can you imagine walking through the Colosseum or standing before the Roman Forum without being shoulder to shoulder with other tourists? Rome, with its centuries of history, draws visitors from all corners of the globe. However, like many iconic cities, its popularity leads to a massive tourist influx, especially in summer. So when is the best time to explore its ancient wonders without battling crowds? Best time to visit: mid-October to early December or January to early March. The weather is also cooler, making it ideal for long walks through the city's cobblestone streets. Why this time? You can enjoy quieter visits to the Roman Forum, the Colosseum, and the Vatican museums. Plus, accommodation is more affordable. Weather: comfortable temperatures for sightseeing and the occasional rain showers make it even more enjoyable without the tourist-filled heat. 8. Kyoto, Japan. Serenity among temples. Ever thought of experiencing the timeless serenity of Kyoto's temples without the usual tourist crowds? Kyoto, often regarded as the cultural heart of Japan, is home to serene temples, exquisite gardens, and beautiful kimonos. However, its rising popularity means large crowds, especially during peak seasons. If you want to experience Kyoto's tranquil beauty without the masses, the key is to choose the right time to go. Best time to visit: mid-November to early December or January to March. Why this time? Fewer tourists mean you can enjoy Kyoto's historical sites with more peace and privacy. It's also the best time to catch the colorful autumn leaves. Weather: mild weather and cool evenings enhance your experience of Kyoto's serene beauty. 7. Santorini, Greece. Escape to the caldera without the crowds. Can you picture yourself sipping wine while watching the sun set over the caldera, with just a handful of fellow travelers around? Santorini is a dream destination for many, with its whitewashed buildings, crystal-clear waters, and unforgettable sunsets. But like many top tourist destinations, it can be overrun with crowds, especially during the high summer season. How do you make sure you can experience this island paradise without the busy crowds? Best time to visit: late April to early June or September to early October. Why this time? These periods offer a perfect blend of pleasant weather, fewer tourists, and reduced accommodation costs, allowing you to experience Santorini in a more relaxed manner. Weather: the weather is warm, but not scorching, making it ideal for exploring the island without sweating in the sun. 6. New York City, USA. Explore the Big Apple without the hustle. Ever imagined walking through Times Square, Central Park, or catching a Broadway show without feeling like you're part of a giant crowd? New York City is a cultural hub, with every corner offering something new and exciting. However, the overwhelming number of tourists, especially during the summer, can make it difficult to truly enjoy the city. But when should you visit to avoid the chaotic crowds while still experiencing NYC at its best? Best time to visit: mid-January to March or late September to November. Why this time? You can enjoy attractions like the Empire State Building, Central Park, and museums with much shorter wait times. Plus, Broadway tickets are often discounted. Weather. Though the winter can be cold, the cooler temperatures in fall and early spring make it ideal for walking around the city without overheating. 5. Barcelona, Spain. The heart of Catalonia without the masses. Could you explore Gaudi's masterpieces and relax on the beaches of Barcelona without the constant rush of tourists? Barcelona's mix of modernist architecture, gorgeous beaches, and vibrant culture make it a must-visit destination. However, the city can get quite crowded, especially during peak summer months. But don't worry, there's a way to enjoy Barcelona at its best without the tourist frenzy. Best time to visit: late September to November or March to May. Why this time? You can enjoy the beaches, parks, and landmarks like Casa Batlló and Pis while experiencing the city's vibrant local culture. Weather. Mild weather makes it a great time for both sightseeing and enjoying the outdoors. 4. Bali, Indonesia. Tranquil beaches and temples without the crowds. What would it feel like to stroll through Bali's temples and relax on its beaches without the usual tourist overload? Bali's reputation for offering lush landscapes, spiritual experiences, and pristine beaches has earned it a spot on many travelers' bucket lists. But if you're seeking a peaceful retreat away from the crowds, you need to choose the right time for your visit. Best time to visit: April to June or September to October. Why this time? You can experience Bali's serene beauty without the high season rush, enjoy quiet visits to temples, and benefit from lower prices on accommodations and activities. Weather. Bali's tropical climate makes it ideal for beach days and jungle treks during these months. 3. London, England. A quiet stroll through history. Could you imagine exploring the British Museum or Buckingham Palace without battling hordes of tourists? London is a city steeped in history, with countless attractions and landmarks. But its popularity means that it's often crowded, especially in summer. So how can you enjoy the best of London without the crowds? Best time to visit: mid-January to March or late September to November. Why this time? Fewer tourists mean you can enjoy the museums, theaters, and landmarks with fewer crowds and less waiting time. Weather. Though the weather can be chilly, the lack of tourists more than makes up for it, and London's winter atmosphere is quite charming. 2. Maldives, a secluded island getaway. Have you ever dreamed of lounging in an overwater bungalow surrounded by crystal-clear waters without a soul in sight? The Maldives, with its pristine beaches and overwater villas, offers an exclusive experience that many dream of. However, like many tropical destinations, it can get crowded. Best time to visit: May to early October. Why this time? Fewer tourists and lower prices on accommodations mean you can enjoy the beauty of the Maldives in privacy and tranquility. Weather. Though there may be occasional showers, the weather remains warm, and the rain is usually short-lived. 1. Machu Picchu, Peru. The lost city without the crowds. Asterisk, what would it feel like to trek through the sacred valley and stand before Machu Picchu without hundreds of fellow tourists? Asterisk. Machu Picchu is one of the world's most famous and visited landmarks. However, due to its popularity, it's often overcrowded, making it harder to experience its ancient mystique. But what if you could visit Machu Picchu during a time when the crowds are almost non-existent? Best time to visit: April to early June or September to October. Why this time? Fewer tourists mean more space to enjoy the breathtaking views and historical significance of Machu Picchu. Weather. With cooler temperatures and fewer rainy days, you'll have a much more comfortable experience on the Inca Trail and at the ruins. So, what do you think? Which destination are you most excited to visit now that you know when to avoid the masses? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share for more travel tips and hidden gems.